Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. My name is Katie and this is your 4-month reading. So I'm going to start off by finding, a card for each month. And this card's going to be the theme that is for each month. Okay, let's find one for October. So the first one, the universe, this is for September. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. And I feel like this is love for yourself. When you realign with loving yourself, that is when magic starts to happen, okay? Let's see what tarot, I'm just gonna get into this, see which tarot supports Aquarius in the month of September. Okay, so we got the Two of Cups, partnership, unity, love. I feel like, for some of you, yes, this is going to be romantic and it's going to be a relationship, and I'm seeing very much success, like soulmates, harmony, balance, equality, all of that stuff. But I also feel, going back to this realign with love and love for yourself, I feel like there are two aspects of yourself that kind of come together. I feel like there's one side that is all of the stuff that you're wanting to kind of let go of. The stuff, what kind of stuff here? The behaviors, the attitude, the mindset, the choices that you make. There's like this pool of that where you come from a place where you do those things knowing that you're not showing yourself love while you do it. So I'm hearing like addictions, unhealthy habits, not treating your body the way that you should. There's that side, and then there's this side that is so wanting the opposite, right? To not have addiction, to treat your body kindly, to, work out, have healthier habits. And I feel like you go through some sort of process where something clicks within you and you're able to start choosing that cup that is more healthy. This is so different from Two of Cups, but this is what is coming in. I feel like that is for a huge majority of you. I did feel like there is someone that can be coming in. Okay, yes. So some of you need to hire like a health coach, a nutritionist, someone that comes in that helps you move towards that more healthy cup that you want, okay? And there's someone like it's going to be fair and balanced, but I feel that they're going to be, it's like tough love, okay? Because you are needing that tough love in order to realign back with love, okay? Interesting. It's an interesting take on Two of Cups, but we're going to go with it because that's just what we do. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some rose cards to see what Aquarius needs to know in the month of September. Love that for you. Okay, let's get another one for September. Okay, so the first one that came out is Codes of the Seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Again, I feel like you've been wanting to get healthy for a long time, right? And health on so many levels, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, all of that stuff, right? And this card came out to let you know you have the answers. You just need to execute it. So I just saw like when you get home and you're exhausted and all you really want to do is sit on the TV, eating junk food and watching Netflix, choose to love yourself and instead maybe go for a walk, right? Maybe choose to drink a big glass of water before you make a choice in what you do next. You know what to do. You just need to start executing it, okay? I do feel like this person that's coming in, whether it's a mentor or a coach of some kind, is going to help you, is going to be like a motivating factor for you. But you know what you need to do. You just need that help in the motivation part, okay? Which again, so you have held. I feel like if any of you can join communities, so maybe there's like a park near your house and you get on Facebook and you see that there's like people that go for walks every Thursday night. Do that. Find groups or communities, spaces even, that are healthy, that their mission is to be healthy and live a healthy lifestyle. Yoga for some of you is going to be great. And that you can do this in a way that doesn't cost money. You don't need to go join, a yoga studio. You can do yoga videos from YouTube. YouTube is a great resource. If you're looking into nutrition, start by watching some YouTube videos. Find some people that you like, that feels good to you, right? And experiment with some of the stuff that they're saying to do. Maybe there's like a water challenge where you have to drink 8 ounces of water a day or something. You know what I mean? Like start out small, but do something that is sustainable, because again, you know what to do. It's getting in the habit of doing it. So start out small and celebrate those small wins until it becomes so second nature. And that could be like 3 to 4 months down the road, and then decide to level it up. So for example, like let's do the water challenge again. So say for the month of September, every day you need to drink 1 glass, an 8-ounce glass of water. Then say in October, you're like, I'm gonna do 2. I'm gonna do 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, or whatever. And then that starts to feel like habit. Then come October, you're up to 3 glasses a day, right? Or maybe you decide, okay, I'm good on the water. I wanna start walking once a day. Whatever that looks like for you. But I definitely feel this progressive type energy so that it remains in a habit for you, because it really is a lifestyle change that needs to happen here. But you got it. You know what you need to do. And rely on this 2 of Cups person to help keep you motivated. Okay. All right. What shaman cards are going to support Aquarius for the month of September? Okay, that makes sense. A lot of like protective energy. Okay, let me show you. So it started off with Fool's Embrace, and I feel like this is you right now. Like you're just feeling the pain of your life, right? And you feel like you can't come out of it. And that's why you haven't been as healthy as you want to be. And so I feel like this card came out because you are in a stage now where you're supposed to allow this pain to move on. You've been sitting in it for far too long. And the way that you transmute this pain is by doing the things that you know you need to do. You've known in your heart for a long time that you have unhealthy habits. And now you're being invited to really make a change in your life, okay? This is definitely a karmic lesson because the contract came out. This is something that I feel like you've had past lives that you have not learned this lesson. And so you're being, offered an opportunity to learn it. Again, you have the blueprint. You have everything at your fingertips. You know what you need to do. You just need to choose to love yourself enough to do it, okay? And I do feel like, okay, so here's kind of, let me show you the comparison of this. So see how they're both kind of like in the fetal position? This one has like the electricity coming out, right? Where it's like, it's there, but it's not being cultivated. Well, once you start doing these better habits for yourself, this beautiful energetic globe forms, like this energy forms within you that feels really good, and you're protective of it because it does feel so good, but it is going to take you into the future in such a beautiful way. You hold the keys. Again, you hold the keys. You have the blueprint. You know what to do. Please love yourself enough to start making the changes, okay? I feel like you're so being urged to do this. as I was saying that though, I just felt this kind of calm energy, like you're going to do whatever you want to do. It's your choice. Obviously we have free agency, right? But I do feel like when you make those lifestyle changes, you start an incredibly beautiful energy within you. I feel like, oh, I just saw like you opening up like all these petals, like this beautiful flower, and like the true essence of you is finally like revealed to the world. Aquarius, that is so beautiful. Because I feel like we're wanting to see the true you, see your true potential and your full beauty. Oh my gosh. I get all emotional. We're just going to move on. Okay, so that is September. October is to begin the practice of allowing. I must get out of the way and let spirit give me direction. I feel like as you're developing these healthy habits, part of what is going to happen is you as a soul, as a spirit, as an energetic body, as a person, you're going to be opened up to hearing guidance from spirit, okay? And that can be in the form of just things starting to feel good for you. When you have that 8 ounces of water every day, it feels good to you. And that's spirit saying, yes, this is a good thing, keep going, right? So I think you're going to be feeling those certain things, and I think you're also going to be receiving messages through signs or, you know, communications that you have through friends, but that's spirit all working its way through to get you the message that you need, okay? Okay, I want to pull a tarot before I go into that. Let's see what tarot has to come up to support Aquarius in the month of October. Okay, let's do 2. Yep. Yes. 2 of Cups and 2 of Swords. But you also got 3 of Swords. So, okay, when I see these 2 together, I'm definitely getting this sense that like the reason you've kind of come into this is because of all of the heartbreak, right? The betrayal, the loneliness, but this has been years in the making. That's why you'll see this person, it kind of looks like they're wearing armor, right? You've lived your life this way for a very long time. But now I feel like in November, there's an opportunity for you to break free from this heartbreak, okay? And you're going to do that with the 2 of Swords. So I feel like there's, okay, you're kind of making this shift, right, in your lifestyle. In October, something's going to happen that's going to make you question, do I go back to before? Do I go back to where I feel comfortable, you know, in this kind of energy? Or do I want to keep working at this? Do I want to keep moving forward, letting that flower come to light and really, I almost feel like it's this rebirth of you, okay? There's definitely like, this is not a light decision. I feel like this is something that you teeter-totter back and forth and you know it's good for you, but there's this side of you that likes the feeling of comfort too. And unfortunately, this is what's comfort, right? Okay, let's pull some cards. I really want to get some more information on the 2 of Swords. Because we know what the 3 of Swords is. We don't need more information on that. But when it comes to the decision time, what can support Aquarius in the month of October? Okay, I want to pull one more. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so the first one we have is Morning Dew. It's all about a fresh start, a positive outlook, and I feel like when you start to implement these healthier habits, this is you. You're like basking in this beautiful rainbow light, right? And you feel really good and you feel really positive. And I hope that you can really, really hone in on this feeling, because I feel like you're given this feeling in October so that you understand you can feel like this on a regular basis when you make healthy choices, when you make choices that increase your well-being, okay? There's also second bloom, which tells me that you might fall off the rocker a little bit. You know, you might not, you might have a day where you eat a bunch of junk food. It might even be a mindset thing where for a couple of days you're like, no, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. But this card is coming in to remind you that when that happens and when you are faced with this decision, you owe it to yourself to give yourself another shot. Okay, this whole lifestyle shift, it doesn't have to be this all or nothing, this black or white. Don't be rigid with it. You're being invited to have a fluid type of energy with it. You know, there might be a day you don't get your water intake, or you may sit and have junk food, or you may sit on the couch all day. Let that be what it is. And always remember this second chance. You always have another chance to do better the next time, okay? Be kind to yourself. I feel like you're very self-deprecating and have a lot of negative self-talk. And you need to change that. Let's see what this, okay. So there's going to become a point where you're feeling so good about all of these changes. You have Whispers of the Mother, which is all about creativity, inspiration. I feel like when you start getting your lifestyle in check, it opens up so many ideas and opportunities that you are just like so excited to move forward with things. There's definitely an excitement to the creativity and that creative energy. And I feel like that comes to you more frequently when your well-being is taken care of, okay? I also feel like I need to mention well-being is also resting and replenishing and just really being kind to your body, okay? Also your spirit, your mindset, all of that stuff. Okay, what does Aquarius need to know for the month of October? Okay, one more for Aquarius. Or two. We'll take it. Yes, okay. All right, so October is a very, very good month. The timing is right. I feel like because September, you've kind of made this, you've got this Two of Cups that's coming in to motivate you, right? So there's a really good energy surrounding you. Your head's in a really good head, you're in a really good headspace. Your heart is so like pure and like, excuse me, wanting to move forward, that it just, there's a lot of energy surrounding you right now, okay? This is also a very teachable moment. I think that if you can come to that, like with this, whatever creativity you're feeling, like kind of dive into that and allow yourself to learn about these things in a new way. I'm also hearing that when you're faced with the decision of where, do you want to keep going in this way or do you want to go back to your comfort zone? When you're starting to find new things to do or ways to enhance what you're doing, really take it from an opportunity to learn more and that you're teachable. Don't feel like, I'm old and set in my ways and I know it feels good. Don't take that approach. Take the approach that like an old dog can learn new tricks, right? That's what this card kind of embodies, is that you are teachable and that the timing is right for you to learn more. Maybe there's one thing that you do, some sort of practice, like yoga came to mind, that you get so into yoga that you maybe start like wanting to become an instructor in it or learning more about it or learning even just the terms. You start to do the poses on your own and maybe you do intuitive yoga on your own, which is a beautiful thing. This came up because, okay, you also have Will of the Wisp. This is hidden treasures in the shadows. There is beauty in this. I know that sounds ridiculous, but there is beauty in the pain that you've gone through and the process that you went through in order to transmute this pain into something different, okay? It's a part of you. It's not going away, but it is something that can make you stronger. So that when you are, because you're going to be faced with Two of Swords, right? That's just life. But the next time that you're faced with the Two of Swords, you're going to remember this whole process, and you're also going to remember the pain and the life that you were living when you were like this, and it is going to propel you to move forward in a much healthier way. Okay. October is, I'm curious to see November now, because we also have a tidy house, which is clarity, organization. I feel like, yes, oh, so good. Has nothing to do with November. So well, a little bit. So I feel like this whole shift in your lifestyle and you getting really healthy trickles into other parts of your life. So I feel like you're getting your mind right. You're organizing your thoughts. The self-talk isn't as prominent as it has been in the past, but it motivates you so much, this shift, that you're organizing other parts of your life. So like literally, quite literally your home. Maybe you're, kind of glowing up your home a little bit and getting, for some of you, new bedding maybe, I don't know. But getting new furniture, like getting things of that nature, because it makes you feel good and helps you feel positive about things. And I feel like that organization, and it's more of like creating the environment you want. So you've created the environment within, and you're making these lifestyle shifts, and now your external environment, you want it to feel the same way. So again, you're kind of glowing up that part of your life. Okay. Beautiful. Love that. All right. So for November, you have, when I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. So I feel like, again, you're kind of leveling up this like clarity and organization card. It does kind of trickle in a little bit into November, because you're kind of leveling up and realizing, okay, I'm ready for more. I keep getting this, like this, it's not an anxious energy, but it's this like anxious for more type energy. I don't know a term other than anxious. Like there's just this desire for more. Okay. And it's definitely like a very pulled type energy. Okay, let's see what tarot is going to support Aquarius in the month of November. So many swords, my friend. Okay. So you have Nine of Swords, which is all about fear, anxiety, negative. I feel like, okay, this is making sense. You also have the Devil card, and it's in reverse. So it's releasing yourself from the negativity, feeling kind of like you're at the end of your rope. You're definitely going to hit, you're coming into a hurdle in November, okay? And so that is why I think you're asked to kind of surrender to the universe. I want to read this card again. When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. I feel like you have this bout of anxiety and negativity come in. I hate to use the word as a test, but it kind of is. It's like, Source wants to know, are you really in this? Are you truly committing to this change in your lifestyle, right? And so I think these two cards are going to trickle in and out for like the next 6 months. But I know that you can overcome it. I know, like all of this, I know you can. When that happens, when you're faced with the doubt, the insecurity, the anxiety, remember these ones, okay? You always have a second chance, and you have clarity, and you have the power to make the right choices for yourself. Always choose self-love. Whatever path is leading towards self-love, take that path, okay? Okay, we need more. Let's get the rose cards to help clarify these tarot for Aquarius in the month of November. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I do feel like this energy is short-lived, but it's intense, okay? What you have is you have, after the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. So I feel like, again, you're going to be challenged to choose yourself, to choose to love yourself, to support yourself in the month of November, okay? And I feel like that's going to be kind of a common theme for the next little bit. So as I mentioned before, always choose yourself. Always choose to love yourself. There is going to be, okay. I feel like there is something or somebody that is kind of triggering this Three of Swords energy that's turning into this Nine of Swords energy, okay? You have the Thorn come out, which is protection, boundaries, and clear communication. I feel like there's someone who comes in that is not good for you. I feel like there's, what is that term? Someone that comes in and what is it? Like when you have an addiction and someone comes in and they kind of feed the addiction. There's some term. Tell me what it is in the comments. It's gonna bug me. But they're kind of contributing to you making the poor habits. You know that whole misery loves company? Maybe it's someone that you used to always drink with and they're coming around all the time because they miss you, but you know you don't want to drink anymore. You want to let that side of you go. You don't want that life anymore. You are making the hard decision, Two of Swords, to choose yourself and to make the decisions that show yourself love and respect, right? So you might have to put boundaries up with that person, an enabler. I knew it was going to come to me. But yeah, this person who's enabling you, whether it's alcohol or an addiction or not, maybe it's someone, who wants to always watch Netflix. I don't know. You know who this person is. You need to set up clear boundaries with them. For some of you, I think you need to just say sayonara. Sorry, I'm working on myself. I'm going to be absent for the next 6 months. I don't want to see you for the next 6 months. It might be cutting them off completely and not seeing them ever again. Again, choose yourself. Choose to love yourself. Choose to show yourself the respect that you deserve. Okay? There's so much power and beauty in this card because this is very much so a self-respect card. And I think that is absolutely vital. I feel like we've been working on your self-love. Now in the month of November, you need to show yourself respect, right? Don't waver on the things that you know are good for you and that you know are creating the life that you want, okay? All right, so what shaman cards need to come out for Aquarius in the month of November? I feel like with this whole self-respect thing, part of that is this surrender your desires to the universe. You understand that this is what you want. You have a desire to live your life in a different way. So ask your spirit team, ask your guardian angels, ask Source, God, whomever, to help you with this card. Help you have self-discipline, self-respect, to put up the boundaries, to say no to people when it's appropriate, okay, when it's needed. Okay, what else does Aquarius need to know for November? Yes, okay, perfect. All right, so when you're going through this Nine of Swords devil energy, you're going to be asked, you have perfect storm, you're going to be asked to take a courageous step forward, okay? It's going to be difficult, especially with this Thorn card too, but take that step, do what you know is in your heart and soul, and everything is going to work out for the better. This person, this enabler, you don't need them right now. Cut them out and make space for someone new that is supportive, that supports you in this lifestyle and this change that you're making. You have to cut out the old to make room for the new, okay? You also have the resources that you need to do this. I feel like you have this person that came in here, right? That mentor, that coach. Maybe reconnect with them in October, okay? Or excuse me, November. Reconnect with them. See if you can hire them again for maybe a session or two, I don't know. But you have the resources you need maybe go back to where you were at in September and remember the steps that you took in September, because they're going to serve you again in November, okay? Because you do have to come up with a constant re-motivation, right? You've got to stay motivated all of the time. One thing too to focus on is you have mind, is it mind detox? Detox. This is aligning mind, body, and spirit. So I feel like with this surrendering to the universe, you have an opportunity to start leveling up your habits, or not leveling up, but bringing in some spiritual habits that align your mind, body, and spirit, okay? And again, it's like in September, start off slow. Maybe just say you're going to do a guided meditation once a week. Maybe you get an app that you fall asleep to a guided meditation, right? Maybe you start journaling or being in nature more, things of that nature. But I definitely feel like you're being invited to bring in more of like a spiritual practice in the month of November. And I do feel like that is going to help you with your self-acceptance and self-discipline, okay? Okay, let's move on into December. The universe has big plans for me. It is time to claim them. So I feel like this was all like a preparatory period, right? For something big, this has been like a lifestyle shift, which is big, but now you're going to have like a personal growth type energy is what I'm getting, okay? Let's see what Tarot wants to support Aquarius in the month of December. Okay, so you have Ace of Wands. You've got new beginnings, good news, physical, starting something new. I don't need to read the whole thing. Okay, so Ace of Wands is very much like a growth card, and it's like the beginning stages of it. So, I mean, just what I just said, right? You have gone through this lifestyle shift, and now there's like, almost like your soul's purpose comes to light, like you're starting to understand that, which is so beautiful. Ace of Wands also, I feel like there was something, this card, the creative energy, this is going to be kind of come back into the forefront of your mind in December. And I feel like with this Ace of Wands energy, it's pushing you to do more, to add on more to whatever this creative idea was, okay? For some of you, it could be a business. Like I just heard like starting yoga, again, yoga, starting a yoga studio or like a yoga practice. Yeah, so whatever that endeavor looks like, December is a good time to kind of reawaken that creative thought and start maybe putting like some ideas together, okay? It's definitely not like execution phase yet. We're getting there, but this is kind of like the dreamy stage, okay? All right, what rose needs to come in for the month of December and for sweet Aquarius? Please be gentle with yourself through this process, okay? Be gentle, know that you're gonna make mistakes and it's fine, but just have enough self-love, okay? Definitely a theme. Okay, what does Aquarius need to know for the month of December? Yes, beautiful with the Ace of Wands. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, so the first one that came out was the Anointed, Answer the Call, Leadership, Empowerment, Soul Gifts. So I feel like whatever this energy is that's coming from the Ace of Swords, it's a soul gift. Again, it's your soul's purpose. It's such a good time to allow yourself to just dream this into something big, okay? It definitely feels like it brings in this empowerment, which again, I was taken back to this card. When you're able to put up boundaries and say no, that is when your empowerment can grow, right? Sometimes you have to say no to things so that you can create space for new things. Okay, we talked about that. Okay, so we have wastelands, which sounds scary, but it's not. It's actually talking about whatever this thing is, it's going to be sustainable, but you need to slow down and take your time planning it, okay? There's going to be time to execute. Right now, you just need to dream and plan and start kind of putting the pieces together, okay? And I do feel, okay, so we have, the universe has big plans for you, right? And this one, it was all about surrender. And I feel like as you're going through this process of building this thing out, whatever it is, remember to rely on the universe. Ask them for signs. Ask them to help you make a decision. There's that pendulum choice where you stand with your hands on your heart, or you can put them down to your side, and you ask a question, and if you're getting pulled back, it's no. If you're getting pulled forward, it's a yes. So you can try to use that technique too if that works for you. Okay, let's get the final cards for Aquarius in the month of December. What does Aquarius need to know? This is beautiful. So beautiful. Yes. Okay, so first we have balance on one foot. So as you're moving forward with this creative endeavor, it's going to feel like a balancing act where you're trying to sustain a healthy lifestyle, but you're also wanting to move forward with this endeavor. And so you have to find a way through your habits of making it feel like you're balanced. Okay, so again, grounding. Did we get a grounding card for you? We haven't, but I felt that energy kind of coming in. Doing things that keep you grounded, doing things that keep you spiritually attuned, but then also just healthy. We can't be spiritually attuned if we don't have a healthy body and a healthy spirit, right? Like energetic body. So I definitely feel like there's going to become a time in December where you're like, whew, I'm tired. And maybe that is when you need to, really be focused. This was the last card in November, and probably because it's going to be trickling into December. Do things that are helping you stay aligned, mind, body, and spirit, okay? That's going to come in very handy for you. And it's going to also, it's not even help you stay motivated. It's that you feel so good that you don't even need the motivation, okay? I love that for you. You're also going to go through this stage where, okay, so this usually is like your ego, but for you, it's like, this is so beautiful. This is emotional reading. I feel like there's going to come sometime in December where you're no longer this. Whew. We talked about this always being a part of you, right? There's always going to be the residue of this within you, but you can take this pain that you've transmuted and use it to teach other people. Use it to teach yourself how to change. But in December, you have this moment where you disconnect. Oh my gosh. You disconnect from that energy so much that it no longer has control of you. Oh my gosh. Like when you go through all of this, oh my gosh. This 2 of Swords, the 3 of Swords energy, the 9 of Swords, the Devil, all of this stuff. Do not forget this card. It feels incredible. I feel, ooh, this is emotional. I feel like you are seeing your reflection for the first time. Whew. And you're able to see how beautiful you are. You're able to see everything that you are going to be able to bring to this world. And remember, the universe has got big plans for you, baby. Big plans for you. So you need to see this reflection. How funny, there's an I in that. You need to see you for who you truly are, and you're going to in the month of December. I'm sorry I'm crying, but this is a lot. Okay, so after all of that happens for you, and I'm so excited that this is happening for you, please comment below because I want to hear your stories. You were put in such a fun, joyful, creative energy. I feel like something big is coming to you next year. You are building something that is so beautiful that's going to touch so many people and bring you so much fulfillment. Ooh, Aquarius. Best reading by far. You made me cry. Whew. Okay. Sweet Aquarius, I love you so much. Please check out your other sign, the 4 months for your sun, moon, and rising, so you can get a clear picture of what Spirit is trying to say to you. I always try to find the common themes within all of those, and then I know to really pay attention to that. Also, like and subscribe. Please hit that bell so you're notified of when I've uploaded new content, okay? I love you so much.